I can breathe. Underwater. I have to get back. I have to find... What is that? What kind of creature is this? I need to get a closer look. What happened? Oh, how did I get to this beach? Oh, I have a terrible headache. That ship, torn apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it? Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole. Looks like they took items from a stranded ship. The expedition only has 5 members now. It's too dark to see anything inside the tents. I should find a way to turn these lights. Someone took notes about some important dates. Did he take some amulets from the other campsite? Or did he... Photographic film. A portable typewriter. A pulp magazine. I love Chandra Hogarth stories. Never heard of this Eric Zahn fella. A portable typewriter. Someone here had a green thumb. What happened on this ship? He's repairing my old music box. Attack? What attack? I believe Harry visited this exposition when he was looking for answers for my illness. His contorted face. Is this what's going to happen to me? Those footprints definitely do not look human. This picture is taken from a distance. What is he doing? Floating rocks?
So, is this recording?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it. Twice. so it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to play music.
DeWitt, where have you been this whole time?
Oh my god. He's got a knife.
Get off me, you lunatic!
Hold him! Hold him for Christ's sake! Call the Aroa, quick!
The ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size. These two fellas seem to get along pretty well. I'm glad you stayed by his side, whoever you are. Looks like Frank wanted to leave, but I don't know if Harry ever read this letter. These medical tools are hair-raising. Oh dear, this doc was a certifiable loon. The doctor was certainly well supplied with all kinds of substances. A white fedora. It's really dirty. Discarded clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time. Discarded clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time. What kind of doodad is this? Wow, look at the size of these stones. These symbols are linked to the piano keys. A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something. It might need to be turned on. It might need to be turned on. It might need to be turned on. How can someone build something like this out of stone? You always did have a good ear, Harry. Captain Hodgson told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So Harry probably took this calendar from the Lady Shannon. This place gives me the creeps. I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains. Voice. Is that Harry? No, just a recording.
The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is unaccounted for. So 5 of us have survived.
The ship was whaling not far from here.
Please send help immediately.
This is the captain's last entry.
Distress call from the Everhart expedition.
Even the crew of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island were afraid of it.
Run aground. Its crew is unaccounted for. So 5 of us have survived.
Frank is certainly a resourceful man.
On this island. Please send help immediately.
What were you looking for in the heart of the island?
Is a distress call from the Everhart expedition.
Maybe the legend is more real than it seems.
74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew.
Apparently, Harry's expedition waited for a long time to be
5 of
rescued.
us have survived.
Did they give up hope?
Stranded on this island. Please send
Black
help
Ooze's
immediately.
properties are perplexing,
This is a distress call
and
from
I
the
was
Everhart.
completely covered in that black goo.
74 nautical miles
I wonder what it'll do to me.
The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is unaccounted for. So 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately. This is a distress call from
These
the
knobs must
Everhart
control the vibrations inside this
74
chamber.
nautical miles east of Tahiti. Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is unaccounted for.
I'd better write down those numbers in my journal.
But we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately. This is the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is unaccounted for. So 5 of us have survived.
Only God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness. At last, some light. That should make things easier.
So, is this recording? Well, shouldn't we be listening to something,
Portable
Frank?
typewriter.
I have assembled and disassembled it.
It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal. I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal. Some kind of improvised workshop. This must be the highest part of the island. And that diamond shape again. How striking. You made it work, Harry. Now it's my turn. Isn't usually very chummy, but he really seems to like Frank. What kind of machine were you building? What kind of machine were you building? So this is the reason the ship was scavenged. Blowtorch. Looks like it's been used a lot. Photo. I can't make out what's in it. When I get back home, I'm going to read up on engineering. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child, but I always thought technology wasn't for me. What nonsense. That huge stone door looks like an exit. How does it open? This ornate structure certainly isn't natural, but not man-made either. This feels ominous. Must be instructions to operate this bizarre structure. Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide. Scared of storms. When I was a child, I used to cover myself with the sheets to not listen to the noise of thunder. I honestly doubt I'd like to cover myself with anything in here. Time to overcome my fears, I guess. I think this is the right one.
dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you. But it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite. We almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife. And all because of this island, Norah. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
My poor Harry. He is worried, exhausted, disheartened. I will find you, my love. Let's see what the next one does. Where Harry must have gone. I'm not sure why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did. That was quite a hike.